Hello students, welcome back. So today let's learn something about pronouns. So what do you mean by a pronoun? A pronoun is a word used in the place of a noun or a noun phrase. Pronouns are used to avoid the repetition of nouns or noun phrases, thus making our speech more elegant. We'll see with an example. Mrs. Singh is our English teacher. Mrs. Singh teaches English very well. Mrs. Singh helps us to understand English language in an easy manner. We respect Mrs. Singh. Now this paragraph is awkward due to the repetition of the name Mrs. Singh. So we can replace the nouns by a pronoun. So it becomes Mrs. Singh is our English teacher. She teaches English very well. She helps us to understand English language in an easy manner. We respect her. So in this paragraph, she and her are pronouns and all of them stand for Mrs. Singh. Kinds of pronoun, there are totally 9 types. Let's see one by one. The first one is personal pronouns. A pronoun that indicates person is called a personal pronoun. Now, person can be first person, second person, or third person. So, if it is a first person, in singular it becomes I, me, my, or mine, myself. Whereas if it's a plural form, we, us, our, ours, ourselves. Similarly, for second person, singular becomes you, your, yours, yourself. Plural becomes you, your, yours, yourselves. As for the third person, in singular you can have he, him, his, himself, she, her, herself, it, its, itself. And for plural, they, them, their, theirs, themselves. The second type is relative pronouns. A relative pronoun relates or refers back to a noun or pronoun called its antecedent. Example, the pen which you are using is mine. So you are referring back to a noun, that is the pen. So which is the relative pronoun. Similarly, there is another example. This is the lady who has helped many poor people. So you're referring back to the noun lady. The third type is interrogative pronouns. A pronoun which asks a question is called an interrogative pronoun. Example, who won the game? Which of these calves do you like? Which, who, these are interrogative pronouns. The next type is demonstrative pronouns. A demonstrative pronoun is used to point to, demonstrate, people or things it stands for. For example, those are my friends. These are my books. You're pointing out. The next type is indefinite pronouns. An indefinite pronoun refers to persons or things in a general way. It does not refer to any person or thing in particular. Let's see examples here. None will come to help you. So you're not referring to any particular person or thing in general. One must keep one's promise. Next is reflexive pronouns. A pronoun which reflects the action towards the subject is called a reflexive pronoun. Here, for example, he hurt himself while driving. That is, you're stressing on the subject. Similarly, she solved her problem herself. Next is emphatic pronouns. A pronoun which is used for emphasis is called an emphatic pronoun. For example, you yourself will return my bottle. They themselves will have to arrange funds. You need to know this, that a reflexive pronoun is used after the verb, but emphatic pronoun is used before the verb. For example, he did it himself without any knowledge. The verb here is did, so the reflexive pronoun himself is placed after the verb. He himself did it in hurry without any knowledge. The emphatic pronoun himself is before the verb did. That is the difference. It's an important note. Next is reciprocal pronouns. A pronoun which shows relation with one another is called a reciprocal pronoun. Two sisters love each other. So you're showing a relation with one another. Now, each other and one another can be used only as objects as in the above sentence. Each other and one another mean the same, so they can be used interchangeably. For example, Amit, Punit, Sumit meet one another every Sunday. Or you can say meet each other every Sunday. It's the same. And each other is more common than one another, especially in informal style. And the last type is distributive pronouns. A pronoun which distributes a group or a pair is called a distributive pronoun. For examples, each of these books will be sold. Neither of your friends will come. I do hope you have understood the entire types of pronouns. Let's try to solve these problems. I do hope you were able to get the correct answer for this sentence. Now let's try the next one. I have given 10 seconds. I do hope your answers are correct. In case you have any doubts regarding pronouns, you can comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Thank you and stay safe.